Live inside Chase Field, we're getting ready for baseball from the desert. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Madison Bumgarner gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Adam Dunn is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. 2-0 count. The pitch.
Ball that time.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Down to 3-2.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
That brings up George Foster as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And that's the second out. A moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Standing in now, Tony Perez. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
To the plate now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. He's set. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from Chase Field. It's now 1-0 Reds. Ready now is Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Ketel Marte.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Davis is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joe Broadway.
Up next for Arizona, Joe Broadway. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Barry Larkin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey! The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball. The down 1-1. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
The center fielder.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
At the plate, Eric Davis. And he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Davis is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
So now to the plate, Joe Morgan. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Bumgarner removed to first.
No, he's safe.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Davis stands at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Payoff pitch home. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
In now for the Reds, Tyler Mahle. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. To Cabrera for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. Reds out in front, 1-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Luis Gonzalez. Yesterday, he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Steve Finley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Next to hit, Eduardo Escobar. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there, because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Stepping in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. It remains 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Adam Dunn. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there, as it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And there's a big swing by Dunn, and he comes up empty, and that's the first out of the inning.
Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. High in the air out to center field. Finley is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, George Foster.
And stepping in, George Foster. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 9.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Cattell Marte.
Standing in now, Cattell Marte down the third baseline. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Tony Perez. Now here's the pitch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Drilled right back up the middle. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Into the box, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Barry Larkin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Perez, base runner at first with 1 out. Hits this one hard the other way. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch coming, here it is, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here's the 1-2.
Ball inside.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Joe Broadway, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1-1. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
That's it.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So stepping in is Steve Finley, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch of the AB now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And it's fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The set and the 1-0. Grounded to first. Perez gloves it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Cincinnati, Eric Davis. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Number 44.
Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
At the plate now is Joe Morgan. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Tyler Mahle. First offering.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the
Good stuff,
Diamondbacks,
Heidi. Thanks.
the
Now
catcher,
at the plate is
Carson
Carson Kelly. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Walker.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
2-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's the 3-1. Walker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
High chopper to third. Scooped up. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. We'll see Adam Dunn get his cuts leading off the inning when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 1-0. Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Looking to send him packing again. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. It's a fastball that misses.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
This pitch is popped up. Broadway is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, George Foster.
Now it'll be George Foster grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2.
Ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And now the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A runner on first with 2 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Johnny Bench is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Fastball well outside. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Broadway.
Next to stand in is Joe Broadway. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-0.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. It's a sharp slider taken low for a ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 20, Louis Gonzalez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Gonzalez. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Noah Ramirez
please.
is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 50, Noah Ramirez.
7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Barry Larkin. First offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Way outside. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-2 now. Payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Eric Davis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1-0 delivery.
Yeah.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Stepping up is Joe Morgan. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, Tyler Mahle.
1-0.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. One and 2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Bounce to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Steve Finley.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, lifted into center field. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now here is Carson Kelly. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Finley leads off first with one away. Lofted in the air out to right field. And Dunn's got this for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now into the box, Christian Walker. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Arizona. They trail this one 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tyler Clippard will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Stephen Vogt is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Dunn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Nope, outside. Hey!
Clippard uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. The 1-1 home. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So now to the plate, George Foster singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he struck him out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Tony Perez.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Sean Doolittle will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Digging in will be Stephen Vogt, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty D, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
At the plate, Ketel Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His career line with Doolittle, he's really struggled 0 for 10. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. In there, 1 and 2 now. Here it comes. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now as Dribble Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's on the inside corner. 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Foster will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Barry Larkin. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 44.
Next to dig in, Eric Davis. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on top 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rod Dibble comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 49. Now playing center field and batting 9.
So here is Joe Broadway. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
At the ball.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. As a look, now the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, up there. Count.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Three and one to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, here is Steve Finley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Broadway, base runner at first with one out. And another throw over. And the runner back. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Arizona down to its last strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bounce it to the left side. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Ball, that's it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Left side, but well foul. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The closer is supposed to slam the door at his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Josh Reddick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Mahle earns his first win of the season. Madison Bumgarner is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Rob Dibble earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.